Hey guys, it's Brett, your independent Scentsy consultant. I'm here with my What I've Been Warming empties video. So I got a decent amount here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started here. Shout out to Robin H here on YouTube for suggesting this little stand, this little bitty stand for the fragrance flowers. I thought it was so cute and she had hers on one, so I had to get one. I got on Amazon. There was like, I think a pack of 2 for like 19 something for a pack of 2. Super cute to put the little fragrance flower on that. So thank you, Robin, for telling us about that, because it's so cute. I have that one and I have another one downstairs. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started here. I think I'm gonna start with the non-Scentsy, non-wax stuff here. I just have a couple of things. I finished up 2 more Mrs. Meyer's Tomato Vine hand soap. Love these. I bought a whole bunch. I went to one of our stores, not our local store because they didn't have them, although our local store here did end up getting them. But when they first came out, they weren't at our local store, so I had to drive like 30 minutes away, 35 minutes away. But then I used the couple that I had, so I ordered some more online. I think I ordered like 6 or 8. I ordered a whole bunch. I finished up the last 2. These are really good. They go really quick though. I feel like these soaps go really fast, but they're so good. It smells just like tomato vine. Love that. Got my little trash can. I'm just gonna throw all that stuff in right here. My little recycle bin. Let's see here. Okay, now non-wax Scentsy. I think I just have one thing. Scentsy swipes. I just finished my squeeze a day in the Scentsy swipes. I ended up really liking these for the kitchen. For like just a quick cleanup. Like if I would make my lunch, I always make my lunch the night before. That way I don't have to get up and do it in the morning before I go to work, because I'm always rushing around in the morning. So I make it the night before. So if I'm just kind of, you know, I make a little wrap and stuff. If I just have a few little crumbs or whatever on there, I just kind of wipe it off. Grab one of these and wipe it up. So yeah, I liked them. There's 70 wet wipes in here. So did really good. And then we just got another one in our whiff box for September in Johnny Appleseed. So I got to replace those. So I'm using those now. Now, let's see, we have pods. Go over some pods. I have 8 pods here. Spooky but sweet. This was the current scent of the month. Nutmeg, smoked maple syrup, caramelized vanilla sugar. This is so good. Can't really smell it. You can't smell it in the pod, empty pod thing. And I don't know where I did with my pods. I don't know where the pods are. Usually when I'm done with them, I try to put them back in here, but I don't know what I did with them. I might have thrown them away. Anyway, it's kind of a cross between Scary Good and Gimme Candy. Really good, love it. Performed really good in the pods too. I had this in my car, loved it. Definitely want to get some more of those. Cloudberry Dreams, one of my favorites. Raspberry, rose, peach, and vanilla. So good. It's funny how you can still smell it in the pods. Like, I can still smell it in here, but like when you put it in the diffuser system, it doesn't, when the fan blows it, it doesn't really, you can't smell it. But you can still smell it in the pods a lot of the time. Not always, but a lot of the time. So I feel like, dang, I feel like you'd still be able to use them, but you put them in a diffuser system and it just doesn't blow out the fragrance anymore. So this is good. I love it. This is just, to me, it's mostly raspberry and rose, but then a little bit of peach, a little bit of vanilla, but mostly raspberry rose mixture. I really like it. Hopefully it comes back someday. I don't have it in my club or anything, and I don't think I have any bars left either, so this was it. I won't get it anymore unless it ever comes back. So we'll see. Clothesline. This is a good strong one. Crisp greens, orange flower, creamy violet, hint of white wicker basket. This is just a really good strong, really strong floral. It's a florally white floral. Yeah, you get the laundry type of scent. Really strong. These do really good. One of the best performing pods, I think. It's really strong. Magnolia Linen. This is sun-washed linen, magnolia, and honeysuckle. Yeah, this is nice. It's laundry as well, with a floral, like a floral laundry. Nice. These are a little bit lighter though than those were. I don't remember where I had this going. I think I had it going downstairs, and the clothesline I had going downstairs as well in our hallway downstairs, like when you come in the downstairs door in the hallway there. Cherry's Jubilee. This is new for fall and winter season. It was out last year in the holiday collection, but now they have it in pods. And I got this when we had our SFR giveaways. Black cherry, raspberry, and zesty lemon. This was so good in the pods. So I had it in my new little Scentsy Go, the little black one that I also got from SFR giveaways. It takes batteries, or you can do USB cord or your batteries. I put 2 AA batteries in there, and I had it sitting in here in the living room. And we have a little love seat recliner thing that has like a little cup holder in between it. So I would sit the Scentsy Go in the cup holder, and I would turn it on when I was sitting there watching TV, and I could totally smell it. It was just so good. Watching TV, I kept getting such a good fragrance of these while I was sitting there watching TV. It was so good. So now I'm keeping that there, so whenever I sit and watch TV, I'll turn it on and I can really get a good fragrance of it. Because in this living room here, even when I have my wax on, I have a really hard time smelling wax back here because we have vaulted ceilings right above this TV behind me. That's vaulted right up there. So back in this living room area where we sit and watch TV, it's really hard to fragrance that area. Right here where I am in, the ceilings are a little bit lower over this area, and then the kitchen over here, they have lower ceilings. So I can smell it all through here, and then a little bit by the front door because the ceilings are a little bit lower by the front door. But over here where the TV is, the ceilings are vaulted, so it's a little bit harder to smell them right in the area when you're sitting watching TV. So that Scentsy Go is really good to like smell while watching TV. And I also want to try the new Scentsy Air. It's the big one that you put 4 pods in. I thought that would be really good to put in my living room because like I said, it's really hard to smell the wax in the living room sometimes. So I figured if I'm struggling smelling it, I can just sit it in the living room somewhere, and then I can turn on that Scentsy Air, and it should be pretty powerful with the 4 pods. It's supposed to fill up a really big area. So I want to get that my next party close out and try it out. But it works really good with that Scentsy Go sitting right there in the cup holder. Now you can't smell it. You can pretty much only smell it when I'm sitting right there by it in that chair. I can't smell it out into if like I stand up and go out into the other part of the living room, I can't really smell it. Only when I'm sitting down there right by it kind of a thing, because it's a bigger area. But like if you have it in your car or whatever, it would be fine because it's, you know, a more enclosed kind of area. But like that Scentsy Go's, you got to fill up like a big room or anything. But if it's right by you, you can smell it really, really good. All right, next we have coconut lemongrass in the pods. Creamy tropical coconut sunny bright lemongrass. It's just, yeah, coconut and lemongrass. Really nice, really fresh, really clean. I think I had this going in the kitchen. Really good. Vanilla bean buttercream. I don't have the notes on this one, but it's just like vanilla bean. It's just a real good vanilla bean scent and buttercream. Really good. This I had in my car. This did really good. I was really surprised because sometimes this vanilla bean buttercream can be kind of a little bit on the lighter side sometimes and sometimes not. But now see, this one I can't really smell at all. I must have really used all that. I smelled a little bit, but yeah, but it did really good in my car. I guess it's not really good. Really good, deep buttercream vanilla scent. Then I have Shaka. This was from Bring Back My Bar and the pods. This is currently in my car, but I'm about to take it out because I can smell it a little bit, but it's gone down quite a bit. So I wrote on the outside, I started writing on here so that I'll remember when I put it in my car. I have put in car on August 6th, 8/6. So it's been about 2 weeks I've had it in there. So that's pretty good because I can still lightly smell it. But like I said, it's gone down fairly quite a bit. So 2 weeks is pretty good to have in your car. It did really good for the longest time. And yeah, see, I can still smell. This was so good. I don't have the notes on this one either. I usually try to write the notes on here so I can tell you I forgot. I don't remember the notes, but it's got, I mean, of course it has, oh no, sorry, these are the wrong pods. No, where's my Shaka? I had Shaka in the car and it was good, but I don't remember where the pods are. It is, I think, bergamot, sandalwood, I think, and something else maybe. But it's good. It's kind of a cologne-y scent, really nice. Okay, take that back. It didn't last 2 weeks because right now I have the pods that are in there, water lily and bergamot. These are in there now, and I've had those in there for a while. So I think, where did I have Shaka? I did have Shaka in my car and I took it out. So maybe these only lasted like a week. Okay, I was wrong. It didn't last 2 weeks. The water lily and bergamot I have going in there, so it's probably been in there a little over a week or so. week and a half maybe. These actually are still smelling, but it has gone down some, but I'm ready to put something else in there fall-like. These are really good. This water lily and bergamot, it has like almost a little bit of a pepperiness to me a little for some reason on here. But yeah, it's just that summer water lily bergamot, but it's not real cologne or anything. Yeah, now the Shaka had bergamot and it was a little bit more on the cologne side, but this is just very good summery. Like I said, for some reason I'm getting a touch bit of a pepperiness. But these are really good and really strong in the car. I had many compliments on those. So I think since I still smell this water lily and bergamot, I think sometimes if I can't smell it as strong in the car, I'll move it in here into like another diffuser and get the rest of the scent out. So I'll probably do that. I think I might have done that with the Shaka. I think those are in one of my diffusers somewhere in the house, because I took them out of the car, I put them in here. In the car, I like it really strong in the car, so usually about a week to a week and a half is what I keep them in the car. You know, and then it kind of starts dying down, but I can still kind of smell a little bit, so I want something stronger though, so I'll take them out in my car, put them in here after like a week, week and a half, and I'll finish them out inside, and then I'll put something new in the car. I think that's what I did with the Shaka. And then like I said, water lily and bergamot is still in my car, but I'm probably getting ready to take it out and I'll put it in here and then put something else in my car. So I'll set those to the side so I can put them somewhere else inside the house. Okay, and then lastly, I'll go over the wax bars, and then I do have a few Bender wax things. Actually, did some Bender wax, but I'll go over those at the very end. So let's see here. We have Perfect Pumpkin Pear. I did 2 bars here in my open concept. This is pumpkin, pears, clove, and sandalwood. This is so good. This is really, really good. Yeah, I definitely get the pumpkin and cloves and a little sandalwood. I don't get a whole lot of pear. Mostly pumpkin, clove, and some sandalwood. It's spicy, it's nice. I will say though that this one, I did this, was it almost 2 weeks ago, I think it was. It was a Sunday. I remember exactly what day it was because our sister-in-law came over. We were gonna go to our niece's gender reveal party. She's having a baby and she had a gender reveal party we went to, and then after that we went to see the new Beetlejuice movie. Well, I put these in right before she got here because I always try, if I know somebody's coming over, I always try to change the wax and have fresh wax. That way it smells really good when they come in. So I changed that like right when she got here. I was changing the wax, and so I could smell it really good. You know, I started smelling it really good when she was here, and then I meant to turn the warmers off because I knew we were gonna be gone for like 4 hours or so or whatever. And I didn't want it to be going and smelling really good when I wasn't home because I just put that in the warmers before we left. And I forgot to turn off the warmers. So it was going the whole time we were at the gender reveal party and the whole time we were at the movie. So I got home, gosh, I think we left around 1:30 because the gender reveal party was at 2. And then the movie was at 4, and then we got home right around 6:30. So when we got home at 6:30 or after, yeah, I couldn't smell much. It was pretty much, I guess I smelled a little bit, but I think I missed those first 4 to 5 hours. I think it would have been doing really good. So I don't think this is a real long laster. Now I can't guarantee that it was strong when I was gone because it was smelling good before we left anyway. You could tell it was starting to get up there. I think I missed the prime 4 to 5 hours. It probably would have been pretty good. But like I said, I wasn't here, so I can't attest to that. This is the first time I've ever tried this, I believe. I don't think I've had this before. I'm pretty sure this is the first time. So yeah, usually when I know I'm warming something for the first time, I'll turn it off if I'm not gonna be here because I wanna make sure I know how well it performed. But yeah, I did like to smell that before I left anyway. All right, then we have Spooky Bit Sweet in the bars. I had 3 of these here. I think I did 2 of them in the open concept, and 1 of them I made felt samples with, and oops, I just dropped 1 on the floor. Really good, love that scent. I think I have 4 more bars left out of my scent of the month kit. Fall Feelin', got through 2 of these bars I did in the open concept. I was feeling like a really nice fall scent, and I love this one. Fresh Blood Orange, sugared cranberry, juniper sprigs, and sparkling clove. Oh yes, it's so good. I don't know if it's that blood orange that a lot of people don't like. It was too much for them. But I don't mind it. Sometimes I like blood orange and sometimes I don't. What is the blood orange spice from Bring Back My Bar? I did not like that one at all, but that didn't smell anything like this to me. But I don't know, it kind of reminds me a little bit of Leaves from Bath & Body Works too, but a little bit more pungent. Like Leaves from Bath & Body Works has that kind of a fermented apple kind of a smell. It kind of has that a little bit, and I think that's kind of a fermented apple smell that some people don't like. Kind of has that in there, but I love it. I love it. And that cranberry juniper, the juniper in there, the clove, it's just total fall to me, and I love it so much. So I got through 2 of those, and then I also got another favorite of mine, Mint Fields. Did 2 of those, spearmint leaves, peppermint leaves, and crisp greens. I love it. Mostly spearmint leaves and greens to me. Oh, it's just like a spearmint leaf. It smells just like a spearmint leaf. I love it. Performs great. It's in my club. It'll stay there forever, probably. I did 2 frosted cinnamon roll. This just keeps getting better and better for me. I just love it so much. Powdered cinnamon, sweet clove, whipped vanilla sugar. This is in my club, and I love it. Yeah, to me, every time I warm it, I get more of that bakery. To me, it's like the dough, like a frosted cinnamon roll before you put it in the oven. It smells doughy to me. I get like a really good dough, like cinnamon, sugar, and dough. Like I said, like a cinnamon roll before you put it in the oven. The dough, the cinnamon, it says sweet clove. There might be a little clove. It's not real clove heavy though, because typically clove isn't in a cinnamon roll. But powdered cinnamon, whipped vanilla sugar. I mean, yeah, you get the sugar, the cinnamon, and then the dough, like the cinnamon roll dough. So good. It was so strong. I feel like it's gotten even stronger. This was from last year. Well, one of them. Well, this was from October of last year. This was from May of this year, probably for my club. But yeah, I did really good. Okay, let's see. We have Shaka in the bar. Sandalwood, bergamot, and lime. That's what it was. Couldn't remember that 3rd note. I think this was from Bring Back My Bar. I had like 5 cubes, I think, left. I finished it off in the hallway half bath. Really good. Nice. Yeah, such good scent. Did really good in there. Fall Into Love. Fresh orange peel, cool eucalyptus, and sweet balsam. This is actually going downstairs right now. It's still going downstairs. I've been trying to, excuse me, turn off our warmers downstairs when we're not down, like at night. Excuse me. I'll turn them on in the morning, and then at night before we go to bed, I'll turn them off. Because we used to just keep them on 24/7 down there, but I'm like, I feel like the scents were going really fast down there, and I'm like, it's just kind of a waste if they're on when we're asleep. So I turn them on, and then that way, when Brad's down there doing clients, or if I go out downstairs, let Phoebe out or whatever, then it smells really good down there. But no reason to have them on overnight when we're not even down there at all. That's, you know, I recently decided to start doing that. Anyway, but it's doing really good in there. This is just a really good, it's got the eucalyptus and balsam, a little bit of that orange peel. Yeah, it can be kind of Christmassy because of that balsam, but it's kind of fall-like. I think that orange peel and that eucalyptus give it a little bit of fall vibes too. Yeah, I really like it. This always reminds me of, we went to Eureka Springs, Arkansas last year with my mom, me and Brad. I had this going in the pods in our bathroom in our RV that we rented. It reminds me of that now because that's the scent we had going there. Reggae Sunset, mandarin, orange blossoms, hints of lime, and a spicy finish. This is to Bring Back My Bar. I had like 5 cubes left. I also finished it in the half bath up here. I like this. This was nice. Did I get more of this? I don't think I got more of this. When I closed out a party and before Bring Back My Bar went away and I got some more, I'm thinking I didn't get more of this one. I could be wrong. Why am I not remembering? But I did like it. Yeah, it's really nice. The mandarin, the orange blossom, yes. Maybe a touch of lime. I didn't really get much of a spicy finish though. But yeah, it's good. There might be a touch of a spicy finish. Just barely hint, but it's nice. I liked it. All right, next we have Born to Lead. I was reading the scent notes first. Born to Lead from Frozen 2. This is the first time I've had this. It's orange, melon, and vanilla. So this did good. I had this going right here in this open concept. I did a 1 whole bar in my 4 warmers in the open concept here, 2 cubes in each of my 4 warmers. And then in the kitchen I had something else going, but I don't remember what it was. I could smell it was a little bit on the lighter side, but because it was in that area there with the vaulted ceiling, so it struggles in there. So yeah, it just pretty much is orange and melon with a little bit of vanilla. But yeah, it was a little bit on the lighter side, but probably because it was in that open concept area. And then vanilla cream, finished one of these. This is from Bring Back My Bar, it's in my club. I think I finished this in the half bath up here in the hallway. Oh, no. Yeah. Wait a minute. Where did I have this? I think I did this, actually I think I put it in here. I was testing out our Chiefs helmet warmer, or NFL Chiefs helmet warmer we have. I was trying to see how well the wax cubes are warming, so I had to throw something in there real quick. I think I had like 2 cubes left in this bar here. So I threw it in there because I was having problems with that warmer pulling out. The back part of my NFL helmet warmer doesn't want to pull out. Anybody else having that problem if you have those new helmet warmers? It doesn't pull out completely in the very back part of that warmer, which when you go to clean it out, like I put cotton balls in there, it's kind of hard to clean out because that back part, the wax kind of crumbles up and it's hard to get out of there. Because of that, I haven't been putting wax in there anymore. I'm just sitting it out for decoration. I have it in here in our kitchen and up by our sink up here in the little windowsill. I'm not using it because I have plenty of warmers, so I don't really have to use it. I have plenty of warmers in my kitchen, so I'm not gonna put wax in there. But anyway, I put that in there, and then I think I took it in the bedroom because it's up by the window, so I thought maybe because we had the window open at the time, I thought maybe that little bit of a draft would make it not pull out very well. That's what was happening. But I put it in the bedroom when there were no windows or opener in there, and it did better, but it was still not pulling out completely. But anyway, that's what I had going in there. This is good. I love vanilla cream. Really good creamy vanilla scent. Love it. Next we have Goal Line. This is, I think I might have talked about this in one of my other videos. I can't remember, but I'll talk about it again. Cool icy air, rich fir balsam, sweet jasmine, sandalwood, and musk. Maybe I didn't, I can't remember. This is new also this year. I like this. This was nice. Yeah, really nice. I get the mint, the icy air, which kind of gives a little bit of a mint feel. The balsam, a little bit, but it's not like Christmas at all or anything. It's just a subtle background balsam. Jasmine, a little bit of floral. Sandalwood, musk, yeah, a little bit cologne-ish. It's like kind of green, a little cologne, a little balsam, that icy air, touch of mint. It's a mixture of all that, but it's really nice. I enjoyed that. Forever Fall, I had this going downstairs. Fresh blood orange, sugar cranberry, juniper sprigs, and sparkling clove. Is that right? That sounds like fall feeling. Yeah, that's not right. I put the wrong notes on here. That's fall feeling notes. Hold on. All right, yeah, that's fall feeling notes. Probably I just looked at it and it looks almost the same color as fall feeling, and I saw fall in there, and I must have, when I was labeling them up, I must have just thought this was fall feeling and put the wrong label on there. So Forever Fall, the correct notes are baked pumpkin and cinnamon stick. Celebrate the sweetness of the season with a dash of brown sugar. So we just have baked pumpkin, cinnamon stick, and brown sugar. This was really good this time. I've had it last year, and this was a 9 of 23, so September last year. Yeah, I liked it even more this year. So the pumpkin in here is a little bit of that squashy pumpkin, but you really get to mix that blood orange, I'm sorry, look at the wrong notes again. The cinnamon stick and the brown sugar really tone down that a little bit, so it's not like complete squashy pumpkin. The brown sugar and cinnamon stick really kind of meld well with that. So you still get a little squashy pumpkin, but the cinnamon and brown sugar is mixed nicely with it. I love the mixture of that. I'm not the biggest fan of just like squashy pumpkin when there's not any spice or anything with it, because that spice in here, I like the mixture of that with that squashy pumpkin. So yeah, really, really good. I want to get some more of this because I don't have any more. Then I used a Disney Frightfully Delightful bar here. This was out last year. This was from last year, but it's out again this year. This is Golden Pumpkin Harvest Peach with Vanilla Brown Sugar. So yeah, it's just definitely the pumpkin and the brown sugar, a little vanilla, but then it also has that pear. Or peach, sorry, not pear, peach. Yeah, but it's a really nice mixture of that peach with that pumpkin. Sounds kind of weird, but I like it. It's not for everybody, but I think quite a few people like this, and I love it. I love it. Did really good, really strong. I had it in my club for a while, but then I took it out. I was trying to make some cuts, and I just ended up taking this out. But it's back again, so I can get more if I want to get more. Yeah, really good. All right, let's see here. Disney Dumbo Circus Parade. Sweet clementine, creamy peach, fresh mango, and vanilla bean. So good. Oh yeah, this is so good. This is such a good set. So you for sure get the clementine, peach, and mango. It's kind of a mixture of all three of those, but then that vanilla bean's in there. I feel like there's something else though. There's almost like a little bit of an effervescent fizziness to this a little bit. Yeah, there's a little bit of like a fizzy smelly thing to this. With those clementine, peach, and mango, and then the vanilla, but there's a fizzy kind of thing going on, but really, really good. It's a little bit, it's one of the builder. It's kind of light, but then kind of kicks in and is really, really good. Love that. Then we did porch pumpkins right here. This is fresh picked pumpkin, acorn, and autumn air. Yeah, this is really good too. So good. Pumpkin for sure, fresh picked pumpkin. And acorn, so it's got a little bit of a nuttiness to it. And then autumn air, so it's got a little bit of that autumn, just a fresh kind of autumn air. Could maybe be a little bit of like a leaves scent in there, just a touch maybe, with the nutties, acorn and pumpkin. Ooh yeah, mostly pumpkin though. It's quite a bit of pumpkin. I love that one. So maybe that'll come back someday. I think I got this in some bundle thing, on some flash sale or something, or warehouse sale or something. Then we have apple s'mores. This was so good. This is the first time I ever warmed this. I think I got this in one of those bundles again in a warehouse sale or whatever. There's lots of notes in this one. Harvest apples, cinnamon glaze, coconut milk, toasted marshmallow, vanilla cream, and warm cedarwood. You get all that. You get all of it. Oh yeah, it was so good. I really get the apples. You get for sure get the apples, and I think I get the toasted marshmallow the most, and the vanilla cream. I think I get a lot. The apples, marshmallow, toasted marshmallow, vanilla cream, I think are the most, and then cinnamon glaze, a little bit. It's not real cinnamony though. And then cedarwood, yeah, coconut. There's a little bit of cedarwood, but again, it's really the apples and toasted marshmallow and the vanilla cream. Oh, so good. And it was a really good performer. This lasted for a long time. Loved it, and I would love to, if this ever came back, I'd put it in my club. I loved it, so good. Red Delicious, next up. Bring back my bar. Crisp, juicy apples, fresh from the orchard. So yeah, this is good. This is a really good apple scent. I got some Johnny Appleseed because I want to compare. I do feel like I like Johnny Appleseed a little bit better than this, but this is just a pure, simple apple scent. If you want nothing but just plain apples, this is it. Pretty good. Johnny Appleseed is also just plain apples, but it's got pear, but I don't really get a lot of pear in that really though, but I think I just like that a little bit better than this, but it's really good though. I like it. Performs well also. Juicy Peach. Finished this up, and I'm glad I finished it up. I barely got through this. I finished this up in my half bath. I think I had 5 or 6 cubes left of this, so I just kind of want to get rid of it. Oh, I could barely make it through this. I kept that door closed most of the time, and then I went in there. I'm like, I almost couldn't do it. It's, yeah. This, it says mouth-watering, freshly picked sweet juicy peach. Gosh, but there's an ammonia cat pee. That ammonia cat pee smell is totally in there. Ooh, yeah. So when I warmed it the first time, if you watch my warm reviews from Bring Back My Bar, I said I warmed it downstairs in the bedroom downstairs. When I first warmed it, I got that ammonia smell, but then after like 8 hours or so, it calmed down, and I actually kind of liked it. Well, this time it never calmed down. It just never went away. I had it going for like a couple of days, I think. I don't know how I lasted that long with it. I think it's because we don't go in there all the time. I mean, we use the bathroom in there, but I don't know. I just stomached through this thing. It never went away this time. It was there the whole time, and it was even worse this second time. Oh, it was even worse. I'll never get that again, ever. That is probably one of my least favorite Scentsy bars. That and Blood Orange Spice. No, I can't do either one of those. Okay, sea salt mist. This was also Bring Back My Bar. Driftwood, beach grass, ocean mist, sea salt, mandarin, sultry amber. There's a lot in that one too. So this was actually pretty nice. I warmed this the first time. I think I had 5 cubes left. When I first warmed it, it was a little bit on the lighter side. I think I warmed it downstairs in the bathroom. This time I warmed it upstairs in the half bath when I finished the rest. It actually did pretty good. I could smell it better, but I did have the door closed. But yeah, I kind of get, it's definitely driftwood beach grass. It's oceany. It's a summery beach grass ocean type of thing. But I could smell better, and I actually enjoyed it. I enjoyed it more when I finished the rest of the bar than I did when I tried it the first time. Coconut daiquiri. This is also Bring Back My Bar. I was finishing up a lot of my Bring Back My Bars that I had. Because some of them, when I tested them, I only did 2 cubes, so I had the rest of the bar to finish. Coconut milk, banana, and vanilla cream. So I like this okay on the first warm, enough to where I think I even put in my club. But this time, I don't know. It was lighter, and I didn't get as much out of it, and okay, but just, I don't know. I took it out of my club, and yeah. It was just lighter this time, and I didn't enjoy it as much when I finished it. So, there's that. Berry Bubble Blue, another Bring Back My Bar. I have a lot of Bring Back My Bars in here. Blue Raspberry, Green Apple, Sponge Sugar. This was okay. Just okay. Nice, but just not a repurchase for me. I finished what I had, and then that's it. I didn't buy any more. I liked it a lot on cold, but when I warm it for some reason, I don't enjoy it as much. I don't know why. Scary Good. Love Scary Good. It's in my club, but I took it out for now because it came back. But I'll probably put it back in at the end of February before it goes away. Pumpkin puree, cinnamon, toasted butterscotch, and creamy vanilla. Oh yeah, so good. I had this going in the kitchen in here. It smells so good. I had the windows open, and the air was blowing through, and it was blowing the scent through the warmers and all that stuff. So good. Such a really good pumpkin spice scent. Really spicy. And you get that toasted butterscotch in there. Vanilla. Ooh, it's a really good spicy pumpkin. Love it. And then the same day I had the Scary Good going in there, and in here in the open concept that I had trouble with scents, I had 3 Thumbs Up from Haunted Mansion going. This is allspice, pumpkin, cinnamon, and ginger. This actually did really well in my open concept, so you know it's strong if it does well in my open concept. Yeah, this is good too. It was probably a mixture of both that and Scary Good because they complemented each other really well. Because they're kind of somewhat similar. They're a spicy pumpkin scent. This has a little bit of that bread note that a lot of people talk about. There's nothing in the notes that says anything about bread, but it's got like a bread smell to it. Yeah, really good. Definitely get the pumpkin allspice, and then I like, because it's got allspice and ginger, it's got even more spices. But that ginger and then the allspice is very spicy and pumpkin-y, and that bread note in there, really good. Love that one. That's in my club too. Then we have Apple Crush from Bring Back My Bar again. Green apple, sweet apple blossom. This was okay, just okay to me. It's kind of a green apple scent, kind of green apple Jolly Rancher-ish kind of. A little bit of a floral from that apple blossom. Yeah, it was just okay for me though. I wouldn't get that again. I finished Twilight. This is another one that I don't like. Okay, there's 3 for sure that I don't like. I forgot about this one. Soft Romantic Florals, Ocean Air. Now I don't like, this one's not as bad as the Juicy Peach and the Sweet, or Blood Orange. What is it again? The Blood Orange one that I don't like, whatever that's called. I forget, something Blood Orange. Yeah, but I don't really like it. Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't know what it is. It's just soft romantic floral. So there's floral and then ocean air. I don't know if it's a mixture of the ocean with the florals. It's just, there's something off in here that I don't care for. There's some kind of astringent kind of note that just doesn't quite agree with my nose. Because I think when I warmed it the last time, I didn't like it at first, and I finished it off, and then I thought, okay, it's not so bad. When I finished what I had warming the first time, but then when I finished the rest of this bar, yeah, I didn't care for it very much. That wouldn't be repurchased for me. Then White Pumpkin and Driftwood. I think I have this going right now. Yeah, I have it going right now. I put this in here yesterday, or was it the day before? I think it was yesterday, I think. It's about done now. I I can't smell it at all right now. But I don't want to change my wax out because today is Saturday, September 21st, and tomorrow is Sunday, September 22nd. It's the first day of fall, so I have to warm first day of fall. I actually didn't have any first day of fall bars, and I wanted to start the tradition. Last year, I warmed first day of fall and first day of fall. A lot of people do. I kind of want to start that tradition of doing that every first day of fall. But I didn't have any left, so I forgot to get some when I closed out a party, so I had to make a special order. I did have to get the, in my last party closeout, if you saw our big harvest party closeout we did, it was an hour-long video. I forgot to get the the holiday collection brochures, so I had to order more of those, and then I just went ahead and threw on 3 first day of fall bars with that. And that order is due to arrive today, so I hope it comes today so I can warm that tomorrow, because if it doesn't come, I'll be out of luck. I'm cutting it close, but for some reason my 2 orders have been delayed for some reason. That should have been here a couple days ago, and I keep checking with FedEx. Anybody else have this problem if you're a consultant or a customer that orders and you check your order? They most always come through FedEx, Scentsy does, but like I'll look on there, it'll say estimated delivery date, it'll say a day. And then I'm like, okay, it's supposed to come today. And then I go check because it hasn't came yet. And then towards the end of the day, it's still not here. And then it'll say, well, then there's no date at all. It'll change to, we'll add a delivery date as soon as we get one available or whatever. And then there's no estimated date at all. I'm like, well, what happened? And then the next day, it'll come the next day or 2 days after that or something. They've been doing really bad about doing that lately, because my 2 orders were supposed to come 2 days ago, and now it didn't say a date at all. And now my first day of fall bars and my holiday brochures are supposed to come by the end of the day today. So I hope they do, because tomorrow's the first day of fall and I want to warm those tomorrow. My Scent of the Month kit for October, the warmer in the bars are coming. They were supposed to come, and now there's no date at all right now for that one. So I don't know when those are going to come. But almost everybody else is getting theirs. I'm still waiting for mine. I don't know what happened, what's going on with my orders. Usually I get them pretty quick, but sometimes not. It just depends. There's some kind of problem going on there. Anyway, White Pumpkin and Drifted is going right now. I'm going to change it tomorrow if I get those first day of fall bars. It's White Pumpkin, Driftwood, White Cardamom, and Warm Solar Amber. Yeah, just really good pumpkin with the cardamoms, and they're really nice. That Driftwood, I don't know what Warm Solar Amber is, but there's a little bit of amber. So good, so good, so strong. I did the 1 whole bar through my whole kitchen. Excuse me, I'm an open concept. Usually I do 2 bars, either 2 bars of the same thing or 1 bar in there, 1 bar in here. But I just did, because I usually do 2 cubes in each warmers, because I have about 8 or 9 warmers throughout here. So this one I just did 1 cube in each warmer through the whole thing. And it did really good, but when I do that, I've said before, when I just do 1 bar, it doesn't last as long. I think that's why. If I would have done like 1 whole bar of White Pumpkin and Driftwood in there, and then 1 whole bar in here with like 2 cubes in each warmer, it probably would have lasted longer. But I just did 1 bar, so it didn't last as long. But it smells so good that first whole day at least, and then a little bit into the second day. All right, Surfer Chick. Bring back my bar again. Lemon tonic, guava, sweet cherries, and blackberries. This one was really light for me. I liked it on cold, but then it was really light and just kind of okay and warm. But I finished it in the hallway bath up here. It did a little bit better up here. I can smell a little bit better. It's a smaller little bathroom though. If I use my little Simply Diamond warmer in there and then a little mini warmer, it does pretty good. And that's what I did. I think I had 3 or 4 cubes in that warmer and then 1 or 2 cubes in the mini warmer. Yeah, I mean, you get all that. You get the guava, cherries, blackberries. It's fruity. Lemon tonic, maybe a little, not real lemony though, but yeah, it's pretty. It's a nice, pretty scent. It was a little bit stronger in there than it was the first time. So yeah, not a repurchase for me, but it did better in that smaller bathroom. Then lastly, for the Scentsy is Beetlejuice. It's Showtime. White Jasmine, Sparkling Orange, Forest Fusion. I think did I talk about this in another video? I don't remember, but if I didn't, talk about it now. This was different, but I liked it. Yeah, it's so different because you get, it's florally, but yet bakery. Yeah, there's a bakery in here. White jasmine, so yeah, there's a little bit of floral, but not overly floral. Sparkling orange. I didn't really get a lot of sparkling orange though. There might be just a little bit in there, but it's not real citrusy. Forest Fusion. Maybe. Could be kind of a little bit of greens in there. So it's kind of a bakery, kind of somewhat of a greens, somewhat of a that floral. Yeah, I don't know, it's different, but I kind of like it. I wouldn't put it in my club or anything, but I don't know, I would maybe want to get one more bar before this goes away, because I liked it, I enjoyed it, performed well, and I love the packaging, because I love Beetlejuice. So yeah, that's that one. All right, and then lastly, we have some vendor wax. So I did finish up some vendor wax. So last year, I had purchased like 4 different vendors last fall, Lavender and Speckles, Sassy Girl Aroma, Teddy Bees, or was it just 3? I think it was just 3. I think it was just those 3. Yeah. And I tried some when I got them last year, but then of course a lot of people say you need to let them cure. So I tried them, you know, after a month or so after I got them, and they did okay. But I thought, let me wait and let them cure for a while. So I let them cure, so they've been curing. They've been curing for about a year. I thought, because I didn't want to, most of the ones I got last year were fall and winter scents, so I didn't want to use them in the springtime. So now it's fall, so I'm like, I'm going to start using some of them now. So let's see here. First, we have Sassy Girl Aroma, Fall Leaves and Cider. It is leaves, apple cider, and donuts. So this smells good on cold. It's like apple cider, and then a scent with like leaves. You know, the leaves, kind of like Bath & Body Works leaves mixed with the apple cider, but then also has like a donut smell to it as well. It was really light though. I use this whole brittle. Is this called a brittle? This whole thing with a little, looks like a candy bar. I think that's called a brittle, isn't it? I think, but I'm not sure. I use this whole thing in my open concept between the kitchen and the living room here. This whole thing through all my warmers. Yeah, it was just really light. I got little hints of it, but yeah, I probably should have used this in the bedroom because it just was really light for me and I just barely got anything out of it. What I could smell, I kind of liked, but it was just so light. So I was disappointed in that. Then we have Teddy Bees Pumpkin Woods. This is pumpkin spice, sandalwood, patchouli, tobacco, Palo Santo, and coal. I don't know what that says. Is that something Winter Woods? It's so small I can't read it. Anyway, really good scent again on cold. I can't smell it all in here now. Yeah, it was really good on cold. It's pumpkin spice, it's woodsy, sandalwood. You get that patchouli, a little bit of tobacco, everything in what it said. I got that all mixed together, so it was really good. Did this on my open concept again. Really light, I could barely smell it. This was even worse than that one was. Sassy Girl, I smelled a little bit more than this one. This one was so light. I'm like, and I did the whole thing too. Was it not a tub? It was the little tin thing. What are those called? I haven't done much vendor wax, so I can't remember. Last year when I did these, I had it down on what those were called, but now I can remember. It's the little tin thing. I don't remember what that's called. I don't think it says on here either, does it? No, it doesn't. But anyway, I did the whole thing. I cut it up in little pie pieces and I put them in each warmer. Yeah, I'm disappointed because I couldn't smell it very well. All right, then just have some lavender and speckles. I finished 3. I had this is from Gilmore Girls Doozes Market, I think, or Doozes. I don't know. I don't watch Gilmore Girls, so I don't know how to say that. Is Doozes Market? Salty pretzels blended with sweet white cake and zucchini bread. Yeah. I can't smell this in here now either. This was pretty good. I had to go downstairs. It was a bakery scent. Yeah, I mean, you kind of got pretzels, cake, zucchini bread. It's just bakery, cake, bread, kind of a mixture thing going on. Just a kind of a general bakery scent. So it did pretty good downstairs. pretty good. I find like some of the bakery scents just all kind of smell the same. Sometimes in Venderwax, I feel like they smell the same, but yet they have little bitty different notes here and there. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Then we have salty butterscotch pine cones. This was yummy butterscotch BBW salted butterscotch type and blended with roasted pine cones. So this was a roasted pine cone sampler thing I got, I think it was. This was good. A lot of these I had going in a little tea light warmer I have in the bathroom. I would light it when I was getting ready in the morning and would have going in there. So you for sure got the pine cones, and then the woody pine cone note, roasted woody pine cones, and then this had a little butterscotch in there. So yeah, it's pine cones with like a little sweet butterscotch. It was nice, it was good. Then I finished bourbon pine cones. Bourbon pine cones, this little sample one I had here. Oh, this is really small. Fresh French bourbon or fresh bourbon, one of the two, blended with roasted pecans. So same thing, roasted pecans. I get the roasted pecan, but then a bourbon. So that had butterscotch, this had bourbon. So yeah, same thing. Definitely got the roasted pine cones, but then you got a little bit of bourbon. It was really nice though, really good. Yeah, that was more sweet. Of course, this was a little more. It wasn't real boozy, but you got a little bit of bourbon with there. Mostly, I got the roasted pine cones, though. I feel like kind of like the bakery, but then like this one, the pine cones, I feel like they all just kind of smell like all the ones in the sampler I've done. It's like mostly the pine cones, mostly the roasted pine cones, but then just a little touch of whatever else is in there. So there's a little bit of touch of that butterscotch in there, but mostly the roasted pine cones. Little touch of the bourbon in there, but mostly the roasted pine cones. So they all kind of smell the same, but just a little minute difference between whatever else. Sorry about that. Little whatever else note she's putting in there, but mostly it's roasted pine cones. Good, but they're all kind of the same. A little bit of the same kind of thing. Sorry, I should have muted my phone. Yeah, I don't know, you guys. I'm on the fence with Venderwax. Don't come at me, all you. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Hold on, let me vibrate my phone. Silence my phone here. There we go. Sorry. Yeah, it's going off again. Good thing I did that. Anyway, yeah, I tried Venderwax a few multiple times here and there, and every time I do, I don't know what it is. I don't know that I can't really get into Venderwax. I don't know what it is about Venderwax. I can't get into Venderwax very well. I try it and it's okay. I like it here and there, but then I don't get it anymore, and I don't find myself wanting to get it all the time. So I'm in some different Facebook groups and stuff, and they have all these different pre-orders and all this stuff and everything, and I'm like, I haven't really been tempted because I've been trying to use these and I've used them, and it's just okay. I don't know. I think I'm probably just gonna stick with Scentsy for quite a while. Not to say I won't ever get Venderwax again, but I just don't know if Venderwax is for me. I'm totally satisfied with Scentsy. I know a lot of people don't understand that. They think there's so much more in Venderwax. I'm sure there probably is a lot of different things in Venderwax I might be missing out on here and there, but I'm satisfied with Scentsy. Me personally, Scentsy just totally hits it for me. There's so much Scentsy, I can't even keep up with all the Scentsy I have. I have so many bars of Scentsy, I can't even keep up. I'm not in a shortage at all of Scentsy. Yeah, there might be more bakery and Venderwax and some other different things that maybe I don't get all the time with Scentsy, but I don't know. I love Scentsy. I'm completely satisfied with just doing Scentsy, so if I'm satisfied with why I don't need to go out elsewhere, and if I can't keep up with all my bars I have with Scentsy, then why would I just add more to it with Venderwax? Because that's just more that I'm gonna not be able to get through and warm. So, and part of me thinks if I start doing the Venderwax, I'll get into, I gotta have it all, and I'll be ordering it all the time, and then I'll just have way too much wax, and I don't want to get there. So I feel like I'm kind of getting there with Scentsy a little bit, but yet I don't want to just add more onto it. So I think I'm just going to stick with Scentsy for a while. Sorry for all you people that love Venderwax too. There's very, very few of us here on YouTube that just do Scentsy. Actually, I think I'm one of the very few, because almost everybody else does. There's some that do just a little bit of vendor wax, but most people on YouTube do vendor wax and Scentsy both. Then there's some just do vendor wax, but there's very few of us that just do Scentsy. Very, very few. Probably just maybe less than 5 that I can even think of right off my hand that only do Scentsy and don't do vendor wax. But I know, you know, a lot of people like watching both, so either or. So anyway, I'll finish what I have, maybe, unless I finish some other ones that I have. I have a decent amount left of my vendor wax from those 3 different ones I did last year, so we'll see how the rest of them do. But yeah, all right. So thanks for watching, and I'm just finishing up, well, I have 3 more bars left, almost halfway through. The holiday collection bars that I'm warming through, I've done 2 so far, and I love both the 2 that I've done so far. So I have 3 of those, and then I'll try to get the warm reviews of those up, hopefully by the end of this coming week. Sometime by the 1st anyway, before they come out, I'll have those done. Then my holiday bricks are on the way. I ordered those last Monday. They've shipped, but there's no delivery date yet. It just says we'll add a date when one becomes available, so hopefully they come a little bit faster than my other stuff has came. Hoping I get them at least by the end of the week. And then I can get our first sniffs up of those for you and let you know what the holiday bars smell like to us and everything. All right, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in our next video. Bye.